What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Black Ink Crew. Season 8, episode 15, Lawyer Up. Okay, let's just get right into it. It really, girl, I ain't got time. But because it's draining me, and I'm so glad that the season finale is next week. Okay, so we get a break from it, from like the Christmas, whatever, Christmas and New Year's, and probably Thanksgiving or whatever. But hey, it is what it is. So let's just get into it. They're still in Cleveland. We still got to get Walt's show. Let me, that whole thing about Kitty. I'm just gonna take it part by part, okay? Because we just gonna touch on the main parts that happened. This whole situation with Alex and Donna's dad, he did not want to leave Cleveland without, having a real conversation with him to make sure that, they are on good footing, and to understand why is it that he's giving out, like, it's been tense between them, and, he can't say anything right, and he just messing up and all this stuff. And Donna daddy was like, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to figure out, like, is you really gonna be there for my daughter, and what's your intentions and everything and all this stuff. I said, you know what, sir, sir, he reminds me of Mickey Monday from Love and Hip Hop in 20 years. Okay, that's who he reminds me of. But he was like, your daughter has been there for me through thick and thin, basically. When I first came to the shop, she was on my side. When I went through my injury, she was on my side. 9 out of 10 because she felt guilty, because, bitch, you got injured because of her ass, okay? But anyway, she still was there, and she was being a down-ass bitch. So that's what he was here for, and that, he do want to marry her and all that stuff. And, of course, the dad just needed that one-on-one real conversation with Alex, and he liked him, and he was like, it's all to the good. We get her sister telling Donna, dad met up with Alex the other night, and it actually went good, and he like, everything is cool, and I see a ring coming in the future. Okay, and the sister Brittany talked about some, okay, now when you get that done, she was asking all the good questions too. She was like, because Donna did say something sort of like, it made it seem as if, almost as if she just wanted to be proposed to and didn't want to really go through with the marriage, but she just wanted that, proposal, whatever, to be engaged, to say that it happened. But, her sister asked her, do you really want to marry him? And she said, of course, I'll marry him at the drop of a dime. That was cool. And she was like, you need to start giving me some nephews and nieces or whatever. She was like, no, girl, I ain't got time for that. You can give me some nephews and nieces. But that was like one of the cool parts of the episode. I'll give you that. One of the best parts, I will say, the best part of this episode, let me gather myself, because the bitch was in here. I ain't even realized I had tears coming down my eyes, because I said, listen, you would not do that. I said, that is so freaking cute. Walt is up here trying to, the main reason why they was out here in Cleveland was to do this little comedy show and to support Walt while he do the comedy show. Okay, now he said that Jessica couldn't come because she had other obligations that she couldn't get out of. So she's just gonna be there in spirit. Walt out there trying to figure out his jokes and his routines, and while he doing that, Jessica pops up, and I was like, oh, it surprised him, and of course he was all happy or whatever. And so what made me mad about the whole situation with Walt and his comedy stuff was, Scott and Caesar, you the main person who said, let's come out and support. Y'all weren't even there to support him. Y'all came after the fact. And I feel like that's fucked up. There is no reason in the world that you fly out here to support me and you really don't support me by not showing up. Okay? I Walt better than me, because I would have been petty. I would have held a grudge, and I would have felt hell of some type of way. But anyway, he gets up there, do his little thing. First of all, when they called him out there, um, they were surprised that Kitty showed up, okay? But she showed up, which I would have held my head high too, bitch. I'm out here to support my friends, so therefore, you're not finna run me out of no goddamn city. That's what you're not finna do, okay? But, Walt, they was like, Walt Miller. I said, oh my God, I gotta go through our ancestry and see if we related or whatever. Miller. Did your people know this people? I know I got some people out there in New York and stuff, but okay, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so they doing all of that, and he get called out, and he comes out and goes right back out the door. Everybody like, what the hell is going on? Then he comes back out, okay? He was like, listen, I had to make sure I ain't had no booger or nothing up in my nose. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, he gets up there, do his little jokes or whatever. I didn't particularly find him funny, but hey, they was cracking up, showing support. Probably was faking it, but you know, it's the support and the love that counts. So I ain't even gonna do that to him. You know, he did a good job because bitch, I couldn't. Somebody gonna tell me, so you should do stand. No, I shouldn't. Okay, I couldn't. I'd be like Summer Walker on that stage. Hi, my name is Ashley, and goodbye. That's my time. And walk right the fuck off. Bitch, you was only on stage for literally 5 seconds. That's all I can give you. That's all I can give you right now, okay? You know? But anyway, he does that. He does that. He does that. And then, you know, he wanted to go out with Jessica. They had like this little dinner plan or whatever. Baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Walt, bitch. Walt, you fucking did that. That shit was so cute and so simple at the same time. Okay? It was simple that, you know, he was able to. He goes to the Cleveland Museum of Art or whatever, and you know he's into art. If that's what it is, he's into art. He's right outside the steps or whatever, and it's a really nice building. I seen it in person too, you know. So it's a really nice area. So when they say that it's like this most romantic spot, they ain't never lied. It's breathtaking when you look at it. Okay, and so you go up to the steps, and he got these you know, candles lit. And it's supposed to be a heart. So it's like this, deep, 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 deep. But if you look at an area view, you know, put a couple more candles right there, would it look like a dick? You know what I'm saying? Because then the candles go up the steps, leading like a little walkway. And so, they go up the steps or whatever, and it's like the whole thing just empty, but then it's this table in the middle of these candles, and you know, he got a chef out there. And baby, Walt was looking nice. Jessica was looking nice. I said, you niggas. Walt said, y'all gonna have to step y'all motherfucking game up, okay? Because listen, I done raised the bar just a little bit. Girl, talk about some simple shit that made me go, oh my God. Like, bitch, I want to do that to somebody one day. Listen, Walt sat there and Walt was, you know, they was just having a good conversation and you know, all of that. And next thing you know, he just started going in because earlier he was just talking about how his life has just elevated ever since, you know, and his career, whatever, has elevated ever since Jessica really came into his life and everything, you know, and truly been there because they've been on and off for years, you know what I'm saying? So in this particular instance, now that she's here, and they're out in public or whatever, he's like, he's feeling that love and all that stuff. And baby, when he was just talking and he started crying, I'm sitting in here like, she was like, babe. And I was like, what? Oh my God. I was like, I just want to let you know that I ain't never had nobody that be in my life like this and let me feel like I enjoy life and let me know what love feel like, and I just want you to know this shit is real. I was like, oh, not the broke up cry, like, girl, come on Candy, he was doing it all. And he was like, I just need to let you know right about now. He got down on his knees and he said, Jessica, what's her last name? Contreras. Girl, Jessica C. Would you marry me? I said, you know what? He couldn't even get it out, baby. He was crying so much. I'm sitting here like, bitch, you better say yes. And then I said, cherry on top. I'm a basic bitch. Let me tell you how basic I am because I got excited when he opened up the box and the box had the light. I said, first of fucking all, the light bright as shit. I can't even see what the ring look like. I don't even care. You sold me on the light of the box, okay? That's what you sold me on. And of course she said yes, and they came back, and you know, that was so beautiful. They cute together. I really do like them together. They just fit for me. They go back to the house and they having a good time or whatever because they was throwing a party. Let's get into this whole thing with Kit and Caesar. That's the last thing I want to talk about right quick. Um, basically, Kit says she gonna see a lawyer. Now you know you are fucked up and you are 100% in the wrong when you have Sky out here not giving dumb advice but telling you the correct things. Okay, when she was saying, how the fuck you gonna fire her and then think that you're going to get away with it, baby, that is a lawsuit waiting to happen. You can't fuck a bitch and then fire her because you think that she's fucking around with somebody else that's you cool with. That's not no means for firing or whatever. You saw when Kid came to the store. Let me tell you something. He gonna say to Sky talking about something. You saw how she attacked me. You saw how she attacked me. She did not attack your ass, okay? Quit that bullshit. She did not attack your ass. She didn't even come to you in a hostile manner when she came to you, okay? She was trying to talk. You're an antagonizer. That's what you are, okay? And you like to provoke people. She didn't try to attack you. She wasn't trying to put her fingers or hands on you. You pushed her away or whatever, and that's when she put her hand up. Like, come on, stop it, okay? And she wasn't even finna hit you then, okay? Quit throwing out these words and don't know the meaning of it, okay? Or the action. Moving on from that, Sky was trying to tell her, you up here, you love this girl. That's what it is. You got feelings for her. You ain't never been this sprung out since you was with that bitch Duchess, okay? And that's why you acting like this. He wouldn't even admit it, all right? And done. She had to go over there to talk to Kit at the little spot. And she was like, why do I have to go over there, dealing with this stuff? I shouldn't have to defend myself to this man or whatever. I did nothing to him. And then, she was like, did you do it? Did you sleep with Ryan? She said no, okay? And she explained to us what happened. They was at the Essence Fest. Ryan had a pop-up. The cameras was around. And it was two people in the goddamn pictures with her. It was her and another girl that took a picture with Ryan. And that was it. So why y'all ain't make up no room about the other girl? Okay, that was so fucking dumb. I said all of this egotistic bullshit and emotions is going off of a rumor. And all you had to do was ask the source, okay? And it was so pissed off. It pissed me off so bad that, they was trying to push for Kitty to try to talk to him when he was not trying to talk to her at the moment. Donna was doing this. Sky was doing it too. She's sitting there crying and stuff. I'm like, bitch, what are you crying? Cause my bro just won't love. I know he won't love. That ain't got shit to do with Kitty, like she said. You putting all this and saying, well, he just this, he just that. That ain't got nothing to do with Kid. Okay, he a grown ass man. He needs to figure that shit out. But you don't wrongfully terminate somebody. And Pullman, let me tell you something. You are starting to be an ass kisser. Okay, you want to keep this position now that you back up in his life. That's what it feel like, okay? Because here you go sitting at the table. What you got a lawyer for, whatever, in Black Ink? Who would need a lawyer when you the one that attacked him? Bitch, you wasn't even out there to see anything that happened. So how you gonna say that she attacked him? And she said wrongful termination, bitch. And it is wrongful termination. And then when Kit told Sky, this motherfucker, after he fired her, didn't even tell her the reason why. Talk about something he was uncomfortable or something. Uncomfortable with what? Uncomfortable with what? Because she was talking to somebody else, or because she possibly been talking to somebody else over a rumor. That's what it is. That's wrongful termination, okay? That's thinking with your dick. Mind you, you don't even claim her, okay? And that's the thing. You claim that you haven't slept with Kit in a long time. So why is it that you in your feelings? Y'all not together. She said that she didn't do it. You didn't believe that she didn't do it because they had a conversation or tried to. And he talked about something. I just realized that I don't know nothing about you, and I thought I knew a whole bunch about you. And you gonna do some shit like this right when her mama passed away? Like, you's a bitch. You's a bitch. You ain't think nothing about this, and you wasn't in your feelings about no blog post or whatever when all this happened. Girl, if you don't get your ass out of here, Caesar, you's a 40-year-old dumbass bitch. And then gonna send her a DM talking about something. I wouldn't fuck you with my dick. I throw my dick in the trash before I fuck you again. So you just added more fuel to the fire. You just, bitch, if she really was getting a lawyer, she can show him that too. Show him the footage, show him the DM, all of that stuff. You added fuel to the fire. You would never win this type of lawsuit, sir. And Sky was trying to save your ass from it. That's why they wanted y'all to sit up there and talk. You wouldn't believe what she said. That girl wasn't lying. She ain't fuck Ryan. And if you don't believe her, why don't you call Ryan and let him tell you what the fuck happened? I'm pretty sure he gonna say the same thing. He wasn't fucking that bitch, okay? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. If he that good of a friend as you say he is, and he like a mentor, why would he step over the line, a mentee to you? Why would he step over the line and do some shit like that with your with somebody that he knows that you rock with? It don't make fucking sense. I don't see Ryan. I ain't never seen him be that grimy. Well, he did fuck with Kat, and then he was fucking with Rachel. But I don't see him doing no shit like this. That was on a whole nother level. I don't see him doing no shit like that. I'm just saying, I had to figure out the semantics, okay? And then when Kit was trying to go into her room, and what was up with the fucking camera people? Y'all some fucking lames, okay? Invasion of fucking privacy. If the bitch says she don't want the cameras up in the room, how dare you stand there and try to push the cameras in the room? Did you literally see them pushing on the door? Had the camera pushing on the door, and you see on her opposite side, you see them trying to push the door open. But then he kept the mic on trying to say, I know you fuck with him because your friend told me that you fuck with him and all that stuff. I said, you's a dumb bitch. You's a dumb bitch. Which friend is this? Which friend is this? All of a sudden, it's a friend that said that, you know, she fuck with him. How long have you been sitting on this information? Because you sure enough didn't say nothing the day before, the day before, or the day before that, or when they came, when you was in New York. You didn't say shit now, but now all of a sudden you in Cleveland, you want to say because, oh, you fuck with it and all that stuff. But girl, if you don't get out of here, Caesar, you don't make sense. Anyway, that was Black Ink Crew. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.